Hello, my name is Cindy McFall. I am a paparazzi independent consultant and a director with Paparazzi Accessories. I want to tell you all a little bit about the compensation plan today. It's something that I've just recently explored and learned about. Unfortunately, I did not know this a year ago when I joined Paparazzi. I feel I could have been farther advanced in the company had I have known and researched the compensation plan. It was there, it was in front of me, but I did not explore it, and that was a big mistake. When you get your starter kit from Paparazzi, you will get a party planner. And in your party planner, you go to Ranks and Recognitions, which is close to the front of your book, and you will find this right here shows all of the ranks and what you need to do to get to them. And then this shows your compensation, what you will earn. And then, of course, at the bottom, there are some explanations of some of the words and the terms that we're going to use today. So you've always got that reference right there with you. Also, most starter kits have the brochures that show the same thing. So it's, you can carry it around it with you a lot easier than you can sometimes the party planner. When you join Paparazzi, you are a consultant, okay? Consultants will earn 45% of their personal sales and 45% of the website sales. Now, your website is generated by Paparazzi at no cost to you when you join. So you can direct customers to go to the website. They can go while you're waiting on your starter kit. It was a real good idea. Also, they may be looking for some kind of pieces of jewelry that you don't have that is possibly still on the website. So direct your customers there. You do get 45% commission or 45% of the sales from the website also. So you will always get 45% of the website sales and 45% of your personal sales. Okay. The next rank, the next place you go is Star Consultant. Star Consultant is, you have to have 50 PV. PV is personal volume. One piece of jewelry equals 2 PV. So you have to have 50 PV, which means you have to purchase 25 pieces of jewelry, which is a piece of cake. Once you're also a Star Consultant, you want to start team building. And as you start signing up consultants, you will get 15% of the starter kits. Any starter kit that they purchase, you will get 15%. Also, as they start selling, you will get 5% of their PV. Now, when you get 3 active consultants signed up, now they each have to be active, and so do you. You always have to be active, which you all have to have the 50 PV. Then you will advance to director. Now, as director, you will receive 10% of your associates' PV, okay, of your consultants' PV, as long as you are active and they are active, okay? They have to be active, and you also have to be active for you to earn the 10% from them. Also, when they start team building, you can earn 5% from the consultants that they recruit. Okay, so these are like unilevels. Unilevel 1 is your personally sponsored customers, consultants. And unit 2 is your consultants, okay? So you'll get 5% from them. So you've got your 45%, and then you get your 10%, and then you get your 5%, okay? From director, you want to go to premier director. And to get to Premier Director, number 1, you have to be active. You have to have your 50 PV. Every month you need your 50 PV, your 25 pieces, to be active. You will need 3,000 OV. Now, OV is your organizational volume. So that is what all of your consultants are purchasing. Your PV does not count in the OV, okay? So you need 3,000 OV, which comes from your consultants. for you to advance to Premier Director. Now, that being said, you can only have 1/3, like each team under you is a leg, okay? So one leg can only have 1/3 of the volume that you need. So in this case, one team could not go over 1,000 OV for you. They can continue selling and they can have 2,000 OV, but you can only count 1,000 of that toward becoming a Premier Director. Okay, so you need at least 3 active consultants, and then those 3 would each have to do 1,000 OV. If you have a larger team, then that is split up, and it's going to be a whole lot easier for you to advance up to Premier Director. Okay, once you become Premier Director, you still have to have your 50 PV to be active. You still have to have at least 3 of your consultants that are active. It doesn't have to be the same consultants every month, but you've got to have at least 3 consultants active. That's why you want to build your team as big as you can, so that you always have at least 3 active. That being said, you would get your 10% from your personally sponsored. You would get 5% from the Unilevel 2, which is your personally sponsored consultants. And then when they start recruiting consultants, that's Unilevel 3, and you will get 5% from them. So you're going to have 45%, you're going to have your 10%, your 5%, and your 5%. So not bad, huh? So that's great. That is Premier Director. From Premier Director, you want to go to Executive Director. And to get there, you have to have 6,000 OV. Plus, you also have to be active. And to be an Executive Director, you have to have 100 PV. So that's 50 pieces per month. Still a piece of cake, no problem. But you do have to have 6,000 OV. That's why you want as large a team as you can have, so that you can get that 6,000. Now, again, the 1/3 volume still counts. Only one leg can have 1/3 volume. So only one team can have at least 2,000. They can have more than 2,000, but only the 2,000 will count towards your OV as for you to advance to Executive Director. So once you get there, you will get your 45%. Okay, you get your 10%, you get your 5%, and you get your 5%. That's your Unilevels 1, 2, and 3. And then there is a Generation Level 1. And that means anybody on your team that is Executive Director or above, you will get 1% more of their PV. Okay, so you just kind of move right on up. You've got to have 100 PV, 6,000 OV to get the 45%, the 10%, 5%, 5%, and the 1%. Okay. Your next level that you want to go to is Producer. And at Producer, you still need to have your 100 PV. If you're going to go there, you need 12,000 OV. And the thing that changes on that one, you'll get your 45%, you get your 10, your 5, and your Generation 1 would go to 3%. So that is at Producer. There are more levels to continue up, but I'm going to stop right there for now. That gives you a head start on learning what you need to do to start advancing as fast as you can within Paparazzi. I want to thank you all for listening to me. And if you are not a consultant and you would love to be, I would love to have you on my team. I've left my information on the video, so please contact me and let me know. Thank you all so much. Goodbye.